Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe. My channel is about all things beauty related, so if that interests you, be sure to subscribe. I have tons of makeup reviews and makeup tutorials on my channel, so if that interests you, be sure to subscribe. Today's video is Sephora sale must-haves, things I recommend to pick up during the Sephora sale. So we're just gonna jump right into it, and I'm just gonna say a lot of makeup brands have their own website, and on their website they usually have sales. There's also a bunch of creator promo codes out there that you can use, like Natasha Deona has some, and you can get discounts on the makeup website, not Sephora. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing things from Sephora, because in today's video I'm not going to be talking about anything that's like Tarte. Tarte always has sales on their website, and just some other like makeup brands like Too Faced usually always has sales. And so I feel like you could probably find a better discount on those websites when they have those sales versus using the Sephora sale to buy those things, because I'm only VIP and I get 15% off, but I know Tarte always has 30% off sales. So these are going to be kind of like higher priced makeup, so you can get like a better discount, because 15% off really isn't that much. But if it's 15% off a product that is pretty expensive and pricey, then it's worth it. So, and today is my birthday month. So it's my birthday month, and so I always get like Sephora gift cards for my birthday. So sometimes I will be buying things during the sale and then I get my gift cards after the sale. So this year I am actually not going to purchase anything. I'm just going to wait till I get the gift cards for my birthday and then go shopping. So it's been really hard for me to not purchase anything for the sale, but I am going to wait till my birthday. So first we're going to jump right into it. So I am a big drugstore makeup lover. I love drugstore makeup products, but I have always been using the e.l.f. brow pencil, and I recently switched over to the Benefit Precise My Brow Pencil. I am completely shook how amazing this brow pencil is. I'm wearing it right now on my brows. It is just so easy. The pencil itself, like there's not as much wax. I think that the e.l.f. brow pencils are really, really good, but I find that they just don't deliver that much pigment. So this brow pencil I feel like is going to last me a really long time, because it's so easy to just like barely brush it into your brow and it's just like there. So this is just the Precise My Brow brow pencil in the shade 3.5, and it comes with a brush. And I will no longer be purchasing the e.l.f. ones. I am just going to be purchasing these during the Ulta and Sephora sales. I picked this one up at the Ulta sale, but I am definitely going to pick this up when I get my gift cards for my birthday. But if right now it wasn't my birthday and I wasn't getting gift cards, I would totally be purchasing this at the Sephora sale, because it is just an amazing brow pencil. And I think Benefit does have some sales on their website, but I would just pick this up at Sephora. Hands down, best brow pencil. Next is a NARS concealer. So this is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade, I don't even know how to say that word, Light 2.2. So this concealer, as you can see, I got a pretty good use out of it. It's just the best blemish cover-upper ever. Like, you know, I call it cover-up back in the days. This literally hides the reddest, fattest, meanest pimples on my face. And it kind of, I have like a broken blood vessel right here, and I always tap it right there and it just covers it up beautifully. I get some redness around my nose. This is just an absolute must-have. A little bit goes a long way. I also filmed a YouTube short all about this concealer, and yeah, it's one of those things where you can see it in the store and you're like, like, what, like, I don't know. It's nothing special. It's not, you know, eyeshadow. It's nothing super exciting like a highlighter, but this little guy is such a game changer in your makeup routine. It was viral on TikTok, and yeah, so I was like, one day I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. If I don't like it, whatever. But this is definitely a game changer, like total game changer. A little bit goes a long way. It's so worth the money. So I highly recommend picking this up, especially because I don't think NARS has many discounts on the Sephora website, but I think on their website every now and then, like Black Friday, they will have a sale. The NARS Soft Matte Concealer. Next is Huda Beauty. This is the Tantour in the shade Fair. I just love how easy it is to load up my brush with this. I will use this Ariel A58 brush, and I will load it up so easily like this, and I will just pat it out. It blends out beautifully. Like, this is the most easy contour you could ever use. So easy, so pigmented. It's not super greasy because I have normal to oily skin, so I can't do a super greasy like cream brush or bronzer or anything. And I just find that it goes over my foundation super nice. It doesn't like break up my foundation or anything. And I just bought this and was like, oh, it looks cute. I've heard great things about it. Like, hopefully I'll love it. And then I had it sit in my drawer for a while, and then I've like discovered a couple months ago, and I'm just like, how come I did not use this as much as I am now? Like, it's so good, and the shade is so like ideal. This is in the shade Fair, but I can really build this up when I'm super tan, and it's also not so tan when you're fair that you can actually use it. And it's just, it's so good. So good. So I highly recommend purchasing this. I want to say it's like $40. So yeah, the Huda Beauty Fair Tantour Contour Cream Bronzer. All right, so next, this is a little bit more of newer makeup. So the Hourglass Jellyfish palette. This is the Ambient Light palette. This is like their holiday palettes that have come out. I've seen them out and I thought, oh my gosh, they are so cute. They look so nice. $90. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could spend that much money on one face palette. And then they came out with all those really cute collection last year. And I was kind of like disappointed to pick one up. And then this year I saw the palettes they launched, which I guess are very familiar to the palettes they launched last year. And so I was like talking myself into purchasing one. And I purchased mine on Ulta. I had a 20% off coupon and I had $20 in points. So I got it for $50. But since this is a higher price item, it's like a $90 face palette. On the Sephora sale, depending what you are, I'm VIP, so I would get 15% off. I recommend picking it up because getting this on sale when it's that expensive is just the way to go. But also keep in mind that the Hourglass website does have sales. I had some people comment my video and I was talking about this palette, and they told me that the Hourglass website also has some sales on the palettes. You can also get the Owl. You can only get the Owl on Hourglass's website. But these shades are absolutely stunning. I'm wearing them right now, especially this bronzer. I love using this as an everyday eyeshadow crease shade, and I highlight my inner corner with this shade all the time. This blush looks really light, but it's so stunning. I saw a TikTok where this blush is actually a really popular bridal shade. And then the highlighter is stunning. That blush is stunning. And so today I am wearing the top blush, which is like that more purpley blush shade. I am wearing this in my inner corner and the bronzer. And it comes with a huge mirror. Packaging is so cute, and these powders really are unique. Like, they are absolutely stunning, beautiful, and unique, but $90 worth of this palette, I don't know. Like, $90 is a lot of money, and it is just makeup, but I think if you can get it on sale at the Sephora sale or Hourglass sale or something, then it's worth it, because $90 is a lot of money. But I'm really happy I have this because I know I'm going to get so much use out of it, and my wife is really fair, so when I do her makeup, she looks amazing in that blush. Looks really, really good on her. And yeah, so I highly recommend picking up the Jellyfish palette during the sale. Next is another newer product. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now. So this is the Lawless Beauty, the Dreamy Dozen eyeshadow palette. Like, this right here is me in a palette. It's so stunning. You get all these mattes, get a little bit of cool tones here, mainly warms, and you get these 3 shimmers, a mirror. The packaging is super cute. It's called the Dreamy Dozen. And it's $40. You get 12 shades and you get 9 mattes. So I have 2 tutorials up right now using this palette, and right now I'm wearing it on my eyes. It took me like 10 minutes to make this eye look, and I am just blown away with how amazing this formula is. This is my first Lawless palette ever. So that is the Dreamy Dozen eyeshadow palette. I highly recommend this. It is a limited edition holiday palette, and I think this is perfect to wear all year. And like I said, I'm a neutral palette kind of girl, and these shades scream me. So next is another eyeshadow palette. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. I mean, who has not seen or heard of this palette? I have about 5 or 6 tutorials using this palette. It's perfect for every day, perfect for travel. I took this with me to Europe. This was like the only eyeshadow palette I took. This palette, I'm telling you, is stunning. I want to say I bought this the last time Sephora had a sale, and you can see like it doesn't even look like I used it that much, but I do use it fairly often. You get a really nice mirror. It's just the perfect dry formula. It's a unique formula that you have to get used to on a drier type of formula, and it's just so good. He does have his other palette out. It's called like Erythral Lights or something like that. And I have been eyeing that palette, but that palette is very similar to the next palette I'm going to talk about. But if you do not own the Mario Master Mattes palette, pick it up during the Sephora sale. He also has sales on his website, so keep that in mind, because depending, you know, what status you are and what your discount is, it might be cheaper on the makeup brand's website. But pick up the Master Mattes by Mario. You will not be disappointed. It is a fantastic palette to have in your collection. And if you're going to buy any eyeshadow palette, be an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, but be a Mario makeup palette, because this palette, I'm telling you, is just so perfect for just the average makeup user. Whether you're like a beginner or experienced makeup user, this is just the perfect palette. So enough with that. Master Mattes, perfect palette. All right, so this next palette is really, in my mind, similar to Makeup by Mario's Erythral Lights palette, which is why I didn't purchase that palette. So this is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Natasha Denona has plenty of sales on her website, and some content creators have their own code for discounts, so be sure to look that up before you purchase. Make sure you're getting the best deal. But this is the I Need a Nude palette by Natasha Denona, and I purchased mine, I want to say from Sephora, and I just love this palette. I have so many tutorials using this palette. This is actually my first and only Natasha Denona palette, and it comes with a huge mirror. Packaging is absolutely stunning. It's like boho chic acrylic packaging. And her formula is amazing. You will create so many looks with this. It really is like worth the money because her shades are so unique, especially that shimmer and just chef's kiss. It's a really good palette. So pick this up during the Sephora sale, or wait till Natasha Denona has a sale, or find some content creators promo codes, because there are a lot out there and you can get a discount on her website. So the I Need a Nude palette. Next is another absolute favorite neutral palette. It is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. So he has 2 newer palettes that are out. It's one like this that's more pink tone, and then he has another one that's just all matte. And since I already own the Makeup by Mario palette, I never purchased his all matte palette, but I've heard amazing things about it. So depending if you are a shimmers kind of girl or a matte girl, if you're a shimmers girl, you would love this palette, but if you're a matte girl, you would love his other all matte palette. So this is the Major Dimensions palette. It's definitely a warm palette and so much use, it's like filthy, bleh. But I absolutely love this palette, and I mean, look at those shades. The formula is amazing, and the screams fall. I actually just uploaded a tutorial using this palette. So that is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette, which, by the way, this is like $70. So, and I want to say the Natasha Denona one's also like $70. So like I said, buy it on sale, and this is the time to buy those higher price items because you'll get a better discount. Now we're going to jump into more just makeup things that I like. So Rare Beauty Exhilarate Highlighter. There's no other highlighter like this. It is the best highlighter formula in my opinion. Is this dome shape. I've used so much of it, but you can barely even tell. And it comes with this little mirror. The nude packaging is just so cute. To me, it's like super retro 50s makeup. And it is such a stunning highlight. Like, this is a viral highlight for a reason. It's only $25. But I think this is such a really good highlight. Like, it's a really unique very, very light, just like, oh, it's so pretty. Just like a very light, fluffy highlighter. I love this for inner corner. I really can't say much about it other than to sound crazy and be like, this is the most perfect highlight ever, over and over again. But I'm telling you, the Rare Beauty Exhilarate highlighter, especially in the shade Exhilarate, stunning. And even if you already have a bajillion highlighters, like, you need this because it's very unique and worth it. So the Rare Beauty Exhilarate highlighter. Next is my favorite cream blush. This is the Rare Beauty Bliss blush. To me, I like the matte formula. I prefer a matte formula blush, and this one is just like, to me, gives me the perfect pink matte formula. Blends out like a dream on top of all my foundations, and is just so pigmented, so good. Like, you must be living under a rock if you've never heard of the Rare Beauty blush or highlighter, but they are definitely worth it, and I would pick them up during the sale. So good. And yeah, so the Rare Beauty Bliss blush. I actually have a whole video on how to apply cream blush, so be sure to check that out because there's some tips and tricks in there to not break up your foundation. Because I hate it when you put on a cream blush and your foundation breaks up. Like, nothing's worse than it. So next is actually an item that was sent to me, but I just think is absolutely amazing. And if you're gonna pick this up, pick it up during the Sephora sale. I also have a code below though to their website. I think it's like 10% off, but you would get a better discount on Sephora's website. But anyway, this is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I love this stuff. It's amazing. It's this lightweight, niacinamide hyaluronic acid serum. Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum is like $40, I want to say, and I use mine in the morning. I just shake it really good, put 2 or 3 pumps, wash my face, put it on my face, and just kind of let it soak in. It soaks in very fast. It's a super lightweight, hydrating, amazing oil-based like moisturizer. It has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. It is just so good, and the name Great Skin Instant Glow Serum is like the perfect name for it because it gives you such great glowing skin. So I use this. It's about $40. So if you're gonna get it during the Sephora sale. It's also made in South Korea, and yeah, Merit's makeup products are amazing. They're clean beauty, but this Great Skin Serum is just amazing. My daily sunscreen, I use the Innisfree. It's made in Korea, and this is SPF 36. It's just like a basic sunscreen, and I get mine at Sephora. You can also get on Amazon. This isn't something that really goes on sale on Amazon, but underneath my makeup, it just glides on, soaks my skin super fast, does not cause me to break out. I used to use the CeraVe face sunscreen, and my face would break out all the time, and my face would get super greasy, and I think it was because of that sunscreen. But this Innisfreeze is just a no white cast white lotion. It doesn't really smell like sunscreen or anything, but I just put it on, let it soak in, put my makeup on top of it. I've had no issues. And yeah, so highly recommend the Innisfree sunscreen. So next, what's on my lips right now, it is the Makeup by Mario Sierra lipstick. So I've definitely used a lot of her, and it's just such a pretty, beautiful, neutral lipstick. I love it. It's on my lips right now. I can't say enough about it. I love the packaging. I love the magnetic closure. I love the lightweight matte formula, and I just cannot get enough of this lipstick. So I highly recommend the shade Sierra. And again, pay attention because I know Too Faced has sales all the time on their website, but this is the Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump Lip Gloss, and I just put it on my lips. Actually, I put it on top of the Makeup by Mario Sierra lipstick, and it gave me a super nice, natural, pouty lip. So highly recommend the Too Faced Maximum Plump Lip Gloss. So good. And during the holidays right now, they have like a bunch of these mini gift sets with like 3 different shades of the lip plumper. But I recommend picking this up during the sale because I want to say this is like $36 or something like that, regularly priced. And you should definitely get it on sale. So Love these two, wearing them right now. I am all about saving money and using good makeup. So a really good long-lasting concealer is the Too Faced Born This Way concealers. These are so good. They're super, super matte, but they are just so pigmented, blend out like a dream. They're just so good. So full coverage, like full coverage to the max. So I own two shades, Vanilla and Snow. Snow is super fair, Vanilla is kind of like a warmer tone, and I just mix them together based off what my skin tone is. So like during the winter, I will use more Snow, less Vanilla, and during the summer, I use more Vanilla, less Snow. And you get so much product for the price. Like one of these is 13.5 mils, which is a lot of concealer. And so these two bad boys last me the entire year. And I really want to try the Natasha Deona concealer because I've heard great things about it. But I'm like, I love these concealers and I have so much product left in them because I bought two shades. So I'm just mixing them like a cosmetic chemist, just mixing them to match my skin tone. And just two shades like this, like these have lasted me the entire year and I haven't had to buy a concealer. So that's a little saving money trick. And I also purchased these during sales. So I think I purchased the first one during like a Sephora sale and the other one during an Ulta sale. But yeah, so think about how much product you're getting and think about the price and like buying them on sale and just mixing two concealers together. So that way you can have like a perfect match all year, if that makes sense. So I recommend picking up the Born This Way concealers. Again, check Too Faced's website because they always have sales too. And you can probably pick them up there. But yeah, Born This Way concealers, highly recommend. So I really like NARS Radiant Matte Longwear Foundation. I've had this one for a while. This is my go-to spray tan foundation and I love how this makes my face look for special occasions. I'm not really a high-end foundation user. I really like my L'Oreal Infallible drugstore foundations, but every now and then I'll, you know, purchase a high-end foundation and use it and try it out. And I just love the NARS Radiant Longwear foundation. It's really good. So if I were to purchase this again, I would wait for the Sephora sale. And yeah, my wife absolutely loves NARS foundations. Like she's always like, don't use L'Oreal, use the NARS. And I'm always like, all we have is the tan shade. But yes, so try and pick up the NARS Radiant Longwear Matte Foundation if you are a combination skin or oily skin like me. My wife is dry skin, but I still use this on her and it looks great. But definitely this is for the oily skin girls. All right, guys, that completes some of the makeup products I recommend for the Sephora sale. As always, this is me inspiring you to just also use the makeup you already have. Like if you already have a bunch of eyeshadow palettes, you don't need to go buy like 5 more. I'm a makeup addict. I know. You always are like, no, I need it. No, I'm gonna wish I would have bought it or something. But like, really, just use the makeup you already have. Christmas and you know, Christmas is coming up, so if you really want something, you can always ask for it for Christmas. But yeah, so that completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in my next video.